reviewing lesson 9, which is all about present tense, and let's run through the rules. Number 1 is listen carefully. Number 2 is be quiet. Number 3 is raise your hand. But in number 4, speak loudly. And number 5, try your best. If you're not sure about an answer, try and have a go anyway. If you're wrong, that's okay. We can all make mistakes. All right, let's get started. So our homework was an online quiz all about our vocabulary. Number 1, sometimes trains and cars go through a. I'm going to unmute everyone. Everyone shout out the answer. Tunnel. Awesome work, guys. Number 2, the smoke from the fire curled up in the air. What does the word curled mean? Twisted into a circular shape, went down, got bigger, or evaporated. I'm going to unmute you all, and I want you to shout out the answer. Go! Oh, you clever cookies. Well done. It's A. Twisted into a circular shape. If something curls up, it goes into a circular shape. Well done, guys. Number 3. What are the restrictions for this ride? Length restrictions, width restrictions, height restrictions, or depth restrictions? I'm going to unmute you all. On the count of 3, give me your answer. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Awesome. Height. You are correct. It is the height restrictions. What that means is you have to be at a certain height, or you have to be tall enough to ride on the roller coaster. Okay, number 4. Whenever my brother gets 100% on his test, he likes to blah about it. Very good, guys. B. Brag. What that means is he talks very proudly, he boasts about it, he's always talking about how smart he is. Good job. Okay, number 5. If you walk toward the door, are you moving closer to the door, moving away from the door, or running into the door? Let's have Kwang Hai. Can you tell me, Kwang Hai?
Moving closer to the door.
Perfect. Well done, Kwang Hai. Moving closer to the door. If you're walking towards something, you're going in that direction. Good job, Kwang Hai. Okay, number 6. If you are lost, you can use a compass to help you find the correct blah 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 to move in. Area, direction, location, or toward. Let's have Simon. Simon, can you tell me the answer for this one?
Direction.
Very nice. Well done, Simon. Direction. Number 7. When my dog broke its leg, the vet gave it medicine and a cast. After some time, its leg, what? What do we think? Lum, can you go ahead and answer that one?
Healed.
Very good. Well done, Lum. The answer is healed. So the vet kindly gave the dog some medicine and a cast to help protect its broken leg, and it healed. Our last question is, you should never someone. It might make them upset or angry. Talk to, tease, help, or cry. What do we think? Kitty, can you answer this one for me?
Tease.
Very good. Well done, Kitty. You should never tease someone. It's not very nice. It might make them upset, or it might even make them angry, just like the big black bear in our story, How Chipmunk Got His Stripes. So you might end up getting yourself hurt too. Awesome work, guys. Really good job. Okay, let's get started on our lesson. So today we're learning about present tense verbs. So, what is a verb? Can everyone say together? 1, 2, 3. A verb.
A verb is an action word.
It
It tells someone or something is doing.
Very nice. Good reading, guys. So what are present tense verbs? Let's have a look. Present tense verbs are verbs that name an action that is generally true. For example, have a look at this first sentence. Let's all say together. 1, 2, 3. We
Online.
Very good. This is a present tense verb, learn. It's telling what we do generally. We learn online each week. The second sentence says, everyone together, Correct. Very good. Awesome work. Now, who can tell me, why is there an S at the end of eat? but no S at the end of learn. Okay, Katie, can you answer the question? Can you have a go?
Because we is more than one, and a rabbit is just one rabbit.
Good girl, Katie. That's the perfect answer. So we is talking about more than one. In fact, we're actually talking about 30 people. We've got 30 people learning online right now. So 30 people learn online. But here in the second sentence, we're only talking about one rabbit. So when the verb is talking about one subject, we must add S to the end of the verb. Great work, Katie. Let's have a look. Okay, I want everyone to say together. S to a verb when it tells about subject that is one. Very good. Well done. For example, let's have a look here. Dog barks. Here I can see one dog and one dog only. That's why we must have letter S at the end of the verb bark. The dog barks. If we said the sentence, the dog bark, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's have a look at this sentence. How many dogs can you see in this picture? Tweety, how many dogs can you see here?
3 dogs.
Good girl, Tweety. Very nice. We can see 3 dogs. We're talking about more than one. So we do not need to add S to the end of this verb. So remember, if we're talking about one thing or one person, we must add S to the end of the verb. Okay, let's practice. Okay, number 1 says, Billy to buy a new skateboard. Want or wants? What do we think? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Hannah and Emma, can you?
Billy wants to buy a new skateboard.
Good girls, well done. How do you know that we use wants here?
Because Billy just is one people.
One person. Good girls, well done. Okay, number 2. Those 2 boys to buy new skateboards. What do we think? Okay, Kiwi, go ahead.
Buy new skateboard.
Good girl. How do you know to use want and not wants, Kiwi?
Because there are 2 boys.
Good girl. Amazing work. Okay, number 3. Grandpa, a hamburger for dinner. Taki, go ahead.
Grandpa cooks a hamburger for dinner. Because Grandpa is one person.
Very good. Awesome work, guys. Number 4. Grandma and Grandpa, dinner together. What do we think? Fred, can you answer that one for me?
Cook. Grandma and Grandpa is 2 people.
Are 2 people. Very good. Well done, Fred. Okay, number 5. The dogs, when the mail carrier comes. Dami, go ahead. Can you say the full sentence?
The dogs growl
Growl.
when the mail carrier comes.
Very nice. Well done, Dami. The dogs growl when the mail carrier comes. Okay, number 6. The brown dog, when someone comes in. Leo, go ahead and answer that one for me.
Growls.
Very good. Growls when someone comes in. Leo, how do you know to use growls and not growl?
Because it's just one dog.
Very good. Awesome work. It's just one dog. So you remember when we're talking about one subject, we need to add the S on the end. Great work, guys. Let's have a look. Still looking at present tense verbs. So I want everyone to say this sentence with me. All together. 1, 2, 3. Add
S
to a verb if it ends with X, Z, or SH. If it tells about a subject that is one, this adds an extra syllable. Very good. Good reading, guys. Well done. Okay, so this is really important. So we must add ES to a verb if it ends with S, X, Z, CH, or SH if it tells about one subject. This adds an extra syllable, which is very important for our pronunciation. Let's have a look at this sentence. The horse munches on hay. Here we need to add ES because we're talking about one horse and the verb ends in ch. This means that it adds an extra syllable. So the word munch has one syllable, but when we add letters es, it changes to munches, which has two syllables. Let's have a look at the next sentence. Here we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 horses. So because we have more than one, we do not need to add s or es to the end of the verb. Let's practice. Number 1, the monkeys mix or mixes the bananas together. Jenny, go ahead.
The monkeys mix the banana together
Good girl, Jenny. How did you know to use mix and not mixes?
because it's many monkeys.
Good girl. Well done. There are many monkeys. Good job, Jenny. Okay, number 2. Owl push the monkey away or owl pushes the monkey away? What do we think? Make sure to click the raise your hand button if you want to answer. Nina.
Owl pushes the monkey away
Very good. Okay, Nina, how did you know to use pushes and not push?
because there is only one owl.
Good girl, Nina. Perfect. Okay, number 3. The owls watch the monkey or the owls watches the monkey. What do we think? Go ahead, Katie.
The owls watch the monkey
Good girl.
because the owls is more than one owl.
Very good. Well done. We know that we're talking about more than one owl. Okay, last one. The owl guess which was his banana or the owl guesses which was his banana. Kang, can you try and answer that one for me?
The owl guesses which was his banana
Very good. How did you know?
because there are only one owl.
There is only one owl. Perfect. Well done, guys. Amazing work. Okay, let's move on. So we're moving on to our next part, which is the vocabulary strategy of synonyms. Can anyone tell me what a synonym is before we have a look? Synonyms. Okay, can everyone say together? 1, 2, 3. Synonyms are words that have the same or almost the same meaning. Perfect. Synonyms for nice are kind, lovely, good, and pleasant. So the words kind, lovely, good, and pleasant all mean the same thing as the word nice. Now have a look here. Can you think of some synonyms for the word mean? Mean is a cruel, nasty, horrible, terrible, awful. Let's have a look at this exercise. Number 1, Tommy liked watching the huge elephant at the zoo. The word huge here is underlined. I want you to help me find a synonym for the word huge. Raise your hand, please, if you can think of a synonym for the word huge. Mooney, can you think of one?
Big.
Big. Very good. Big would work. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reopen the chat box. I'm going to reopen the chat box. Everyone go to your chat box and type in your answers. What is a synonym for huge? Kaki, so you mean enormous. Big, large, gigantic, amazing. Massive, giant, big, large, enormous. Amazing work. Good job. The example we have here on screen is enormous. So well done, Kaki. Very good. Okay. Number 2. I tossed a stone in the lake. The word stone is underlined. What are some synonyms we can think of for the word stone? Rock. Very good. Well done. Pebble. Boulder. Very good, Michael. That would be a very big rock, wouldn't it? Our example here is rock. Well done to everyone who said rock. Okay, number 3. Carla knows so many funny jokes. What are some synonyms we can think of for the word funny? Everyone go to your chat box and type it in. What is another word that means funny? Well done, Ding Ming. Hilarious, silly, laughable, hilarious. So good job, everybody. Hilarious is a synonym for funny. Number 4, will you tell me a story, Grandpa? what can we think of another word that means story? Ooh, Simon, that's a good one. Will you tell me some history, Grandpa? Okay, so the example here is tale. So well done to Michael and Mooney for saying fairy tale and tale. Really good job. Okay, number 5. Sarah's bedroom is very neat. Neat. Everyone go to the chat box and tell me a synonym for neat. Well done, Dami. Very quick. Clean is perfect. Tidy is also a good one. Shiny. Ooh, I like that one. Very good, guys. We could even say Sarah's bedroom is not messy. Let's have a look at the example. The example is tidy. Very good. So well done to everyone who said tidy or clean. They are really good answers. Okay, number 6. Ed makes everyone laugh when he makes goofy faces. Who can think of a synonym for laugh? This one's a little bit difficult. Try your best. Okay, we could have happy. Ed makes everyone happy when he makes goofy faces. Smile. That's a really good one, Dami. Very good. Ed makes everyone smile. The example is giggle. So the word giggle means the same as laugh. Okay, guys, amazing job. So we're going to move on from synonyms. So I'm going to, okay, well done. Moving on. Let's have a look at our homework. Okay, so our homework is a writing piece. So you've got the whole weekend to think very long and hard and put lots of work into this. So your homework is write instructions about how to do something. So in lesson 9, we learned all about instructional writing. So let's have a look. What are instructions? Can everyone say together? I'm going to unmute everyone. 1, 2, 3. Instructions are a step-by-step guide that explains to us how to do or make something. An instruction can be written or spoken. Good job, guys. Well done. So instructions are a simple step-by-step guide that explains to us how to do or how to make something. It can be written or spoken, but for our homework, it's going to be written. So this is very important. What makes great instructions? Well, firstly, you must explain what you will make or do in the introduction or opening. So you could have a little introduction that says, today we're going to learn about how to make a ham and cheese cracker. Then you must list the things you need. So all the materials you'll need. So if you're making ham and cheese crackers, you might need a plate. You might need a knife to cut the cheese and ham. You might need the ham and cheese and the crackers. That's very important. Next, we must include all the important steps in order. So when we do that, we must use time order words to tell when to do each step. Who can raise their hand and tell me some examples of time order words? Okay, Katie, can you tell me one time order word?
First,
Very good. Well done. First. What else? Lum.
Next.
Next. Perfect. What else? Ding Ming.
Then.
Good. Then.
Then.
Very good, Ding Ming. Well done. Then. What about one more?
Last.
Last. Very good. Or we could have finally. Amazing. Good job, guys. So we must make sure that we use time order words to tell when to do each step. We also must include details and exact words to make each step clear. When you read instructions, you want to make sure that you understand it. And when you're writing them, you have to make sure it's clear and that the readers will be able to understand how to do what you're explaining to do. Finally, we must end with a conclusion that tells readers why they should follow your instructions. So here is a little example. You need bread, butter, jam, plate. First, pick up the knife, spread the butter across the bread. Next, spread the jam across the butter. Put the second piece of bread on top. Cut the sandwich in half with the knife. Place the sandwich on a plate. Serve the sandwich. Now, this example is okay, but it is missing some things. Who can tell me, what is this example missing? What does it not have that we have in our writer's checklist? Dami, what are we missing?
Then. And
Then,
next.
good. Yeah, we have next here, but we don't have the time order word then. Perfect, you're right. What else are we missing? Nancy.
We need the word last.
Last, good. Last or finally. Very good. Well done, Nancy. We're also missing an introduction. There is no introduction here. It doesn't tell me what we're going to be making. I don't know what we're making. I know what we need, but I'm not sure what kind of sandwich we're making. So we need an introduction here. Also missing a conclusion. So we're missing an introduction and a conclusion. But this part is okay. It's a very fair example, but I want yours to be even better than this. Okay, guys. So that comes to the end of our lesson today. So that brings us to the end of our lesson today. Are there any questions at all for our homework? Please raise your hand if you have a question about the written homework. Okay, so what do you need to do for homework? Who can tell me? What do we need to do for homework? Michael. Hey guys, so what I want you to do is I want you to pick something. How to make a sandwich, how to make a hamster house, how to play chess, how to make a birdhouse. Up to you. Pick something that you know how to do, and then I want you to write a paragraph, an instructional paragraph on how to do that. When you are finished with your instructional paragraph, I want you to take a picture of it and upload it to Google Drive, okay? You must do that by 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. So that gives, okay, we're running out of times here, so I'm going to say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye.